Hey bosses, do you have questions about Pinterest search engine optimization? What about how to write Pinterest pin descriptions, how to optimize your pin titles, or, what's alt text? There are so many questions relating to Pinterest SEO, and this video is going to answer all of them. So be sure to like this video if you love Pinterest tips. And of course, remember to subscribe to my channel because I've got new videos for you every single week on Pinterest. Okay, let's talk about Pinterest SEO, or what I affectionately call Pinseo. I know, it's silly. But first things first, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, what in the world is SEO? So search engine optimization is simply you as a content creator optimizing, making your content the best it possibly can be for search engines to both find it and to serve up your content in search results. That means you're doing things like enhancing the titles of your content, your description. So when we're talking about SEO, that's something you can do for your blog posts, for any type of content that's searchable, including your YouTube videos. So here's the thing. You want to make sure that you're using SEO on Pinterest because, newsflash, Pinterest is a search engine. People are on Pinterest searching for answers to their everyday problems. They're on there shopping for solutions, just like anytime you run to Google and search in a question like, what's search engine optimization, or how do I SEO my pins? You're searching for results. That's exactly how people are using Pinterest. Not a social media site, it's a search engine. And on top of that, the content you're sharing on Pinterest is indexed, meaning it shows up in search engine results. So there's two layers to this. One, Pinterest is a search engine. Two, your Pinterest pins are searchable in search engine results. It means that Pinterest is being indexed by search engines like Google and Bing. That's why sometimes when you're searching for something in your search engine, you'll find results from Pinterest. So if you're a blogger and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have time for all the things. Should I be on Instagram? Should I be on Facebook? Should I start a YouTube channel? These are big questions. But since your time is limited, you want to maximize your time by ensuring that the content you're creating is searchable, that it's indexable. So in case you have no idea what that is, your blog posts are indexable, meaning they're going to show up on search end results. So are your Pinterest pins, so are your YouTube videos. Instagram posts do not show up in search results. So if you're wondering, is Pinterest worth your time? It definitely is, because people are going to be able to find you not just on Pinterest, but in search engines as well. Okay, with all of that background history on SEO out of the way, let's talk about how you can pin SEO your content. You know why it's important to get onto search engine optimizing your content, but how do we do it? So first, I'm going to show you quickly how to find keywords. Keywords are the bread and butter of search engine optimization. Because think about it, anytime someone's hopping on something and searching, it's keywords or phrases that are being typed in. So a phrase for this video would be, what is Pinterest SEO? How do I SEO my Pinterest pins? Or how do I write pin descriptions? These are phrases and questions that people are asking. So I'm going to show you how you can find your keyword phrases for your content, both when planning and making sure when you're using them, when you're scheduling or uploading that content to Pinterest. And I'm going to show you 3 places where you can add those keyword phrases to ensure that your content actually shows up. So to get started, we're going to hop onto the Pinterest website. So here I am on Pinterest, and the 2 places you can find your keywords are in Pinterest Trends. You click on Analytics, head to Trends, and you're going to want to select the area where most of your viewers or community is from. So for me, it's US. That's the majority of where my traffic comes from. So we're going to do this on spring cleaning. So I'm going to search spring clean. This is what my blog post is on. It's what I think, the best phrase for my post is. So if you're writing a post on spring cleaning, you would do your keyword research at the beginning. But if you already have a post like I do, I'm doing this to make sure that when I upload a new pin, I have all the right phrases. So here we can see we've got spring cleaning checklist, spring cleaning. These are the two top ones. So I'm going to click on spring cleaning, and we can see it's on an uptrend, meaning that right now is when people are starting to search for this keyword. So right now is a great time for me to share my content. So I'm scrolling down. I can see that, these are some of the related keywords as well. So that's an important thing about SEO. We're not just looking at our main keyword, which is spring cleaning. We're looking for all the related phrases that people are also searching for. So we've got a cleaning schedule. We've got a checklist. These are the different phrases that people are using. So if you're writing your content or writing your pin description, you're going to ensure that you're using all of these phrases. Okay, got it? The second place that you can search for keywords are in the search bar. So since I'm already here, I'm actually just going to click on these results. It's going to open up a tab that is right in the search results. So right below, you'll see, and anytime you're on Pinterest, if you're just on the homepage, you would just click right here. This is how you bring up the search and type in spring cleaning or whatever you think your keyword should be. So here I am, and you see these bubbles right below. It's showing me popular keyword phrases. So we can see also when I click on the search bar, it's going to autofill. We've got checklist, tips, hacks, schedule, lists, quotes, checklist, printable. These are things that people are searching for. And also all of these phrases too, like declutter checklist. So we can see that these are the different phrases that people are searching for, as well as the content that's already categorized. So if I have a pin on this, I'm going to make sure that I'm including these phrases into my pin description. So we've got this. We know that spring cleaning is our main keyword, and we've got our related keywords. Now let's upload a pin, and I'll show you exactly how you would craft that. So here I am. I'm just going to create a pin. So let me select that new file. Okay, so here's a pin example. So one place you want to make sure you have your keyword is on your actual pin image. So here we have spring clean. I could have spring cleaning tips, spring cleaning hacks, but as long as that spring clean is on there, it's so important. Why? Pinterest is also a visual search engine. Using its lens technology, it can actually read the text on this image, and it knows what my image is about. On top of that, I'm also sprinkling in that this image is about cleaning because the lady in the background is cleaning. See how that works? So you're going to type your title here, 100 characters max, but you want to front load your keyword. So I'm going to go with, I'm actually just going to put for the exact same thing I have on my pin, to spring clean your life today, right? Maybe I'll put that. Another way, if you want to make sure that your titles are catchy, clickable, you want to head over to a tool like CoSchedule, which is going to tell you how good your headline is or how good your pin title is. So let's go over there. It's called the CoSchedule Headline Analyzer. It's free. So here we have that it analyzed my headline. It's saying that I should increase emotional words or increase uncommon words. So there's a word bank you can open that's going to help you find better words to improve your score. I'm actually happy with 78, but you can play around with your headline here and it'll tell you, okay, this is better, this is worse. So you want to try and get a high enough score so that your headline, and you can track your changes here to see what's going to have the best emotion, the best reaction when someone sees your pin. Okay, so back over on Pinterest, the next place we are going to talk about is your pin description. And this is the big question. How do I write pin descriptions? My simple formula has always been to start with a question. So if someone is searching for spring cleaning, what are they feeling? What are they, stressed out about? What's their problem? So I would be like, ready to clear all the clutter from your home and life. Tired of being surrounded with too much stuff. Like, this is what I think people are feeling. And I would be like, click here. You always want to have a call to click. Okay, to start spring cleaning your life today with this essential list of, I don't know, like things to declutter. And then, so I'm describing the content. You can then add more keywords that are going to include the keywords that we found. So don't just drop all these keywords in like bang, 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 but make sure you write a way that makes sense. So I know my content has a freebie, so I'm going to be like, plus get your free spring cleaning checklist with bonus tips and hacks to help you clear the clutter from your life. I challenge, so see, we have challenge, so I'm going to include that. Challenge you to organize your home and life this spring. So that's what I'm going to go with. So you can start with a question, describe your content, include a call to click. These are the ingredients. Let's talk about hashtags quickly. Hashtags are pretty much donezo on Pinterest. Yes, people are still using it. You might not want to waste your time with that. Higher value on ensuring that you're including these types of keywords instead. So I would also include words like cleaning out your bedroom, all these different keywords that we have up here. So let's keep going. The next place is the alt text. The alt text is describing the image. So I always just put exactly what's on it. So this is if a screen reader is reading your content. So I'm going to say 8 ways to spring clean your life with a woman happily cleaning her living room in the background. That's how I describe my pins. And then of course, you're going to include a destination link. So to ensure that your content is high quality and not spammy, it's going to be even better if the link to your content has the word spring cleaning in it. So I've got my blog post, so I'm just going to paste that in there. So we have spring clean and checklist in my URL. Next thing we're talking about is the board. You want to make sure you're saving your pins to the best possible board. So I know I've got a spring cleaning board, so I'm going to put it there. See how that makes sense? And then you can hit publish or schedule later. So when we're talking about Pinterest SEO, it is all about your keywords. Find your keywords using Pinterest trends or the Pinterest search bar, and then ensure that you are organically using it. So I don't mean force, I don't mean stuffing, which is using more keywords than you actually need to, but making sure that you're using them in your title, in your pin description, in your alt text pin, and it's in your URL and on your image, plus on that board. So those are the different ways that you can pin SEO your content, ensuring that your content has a better chance of appearing in search results. So there you have it. That's your intro to Pinterest SEO. I'm your host, Natalie Bardo. Be sure to like this video and comment down below with any of your own tips for writing pin descriptions. And of course, subscribe because I'm super happy to be your Pinterest coach. Bye for now.